see him.
is unsettled. Hostile fuel carrier in the area. Cover the damage.
UGV destroyed!
What's up guys, Wolf here. Hopefully you did enjoy the gameplay. This is going to be my go-to solo legendary build. I wanted to showcase this in case you guys were struggling playing solo. With the changes, or with the latest update, we got a significant buff to the motherly love gloves. They have been buffed from 10% skill health to 25% skill health. This means my shield is going to be extremely tanky. So when playing solo, I want to put out as much damage as possible whilst taking as little damage as possible, or at least tanking quite a bit. Now, I've got quite a number of blues on this build, but that's because I want to make sure I can actually get some decent regen from Memento, and also that I can make use of 6 skill tiers for my shield, making it an absolute powerhouse. And because I have got repair skills, I'm going to be using the Artificer Hive, which means I can heal my shield every couple of seconds. So you pull out a shield, your Artificer Hive heals your shield every couple of seconds. You can tank damage from legendary NPCs, multiple legendary NPCs at once, and just pop back and forth in and out of cover, regen your shield, and you can consistently and constantly shoot, dealing over 1 million damage a shot to pretty much any enemy in the game. When you go into like challenging or heroic, this will be a breeze. You won't even have to worry at all. Now you can play with modifiers on or off. It is up to you. Let's take a look at the setup. So I quickly want to talk about something before I showcase this. So when we look at solo builds now, and especially with Memento, it's dependent on what mission or what you're going to be doing. If you're going to go into a mission where it's very difficult to actually collect the trophies, you can switch this up. You can change the bag and use a Catharsis Mask, for example. That's more than fine. If you're going to be playing in a group, if you want to take this kind of setup into a group, it's quite simple, guys. What I would do is I would just switch out into a backpack. For a backpack that gives you maybe like a Cheska bag, that would be ideal. With something like Vigilance, that could be really good, because the shield, when your shield takes damage, it doesn't count towards you, so you get that 25% weapon damage. That's what I would recommend. But this is going to be primarily a solo build, but that's just in case you wanted to tweak it a little bit there. But it's really up to you. As long as you've got Striker's 4-piece and these gloves, you'll be good to go. So let me kind of showcase and explain what's happening here. So Strikers is just too good. Now I know it might be quite boring. By all means, you can use Heartbreaker here, but I haven't tested it with this combo, so it's just up to you guys. Strikers is just too strong. The damage is perfect, and I need it for soloing legendary missions. So 4-piece, including the chest piece. Now, I have got Technician Specialization. That's because I want to make use of the Artificer Hive. What this hive does is, if I increase my repair skills, for example, I can increase the amount of healing that I can do to my shield. So your shield has got health, and when it takes damage, the hive, every now and again after the cooldown's done, you'll see it on your HUD, it will actually regen your shield's health. Now, you can increase this by stacking repair skills. So that's why repair skills is going to be really good, and skill health or shield health. Skill health applies health to the shield more efficiently and effectively than shield health. So just keep that in mind. The Forger holster that gives you, I think it's like 50 or something percent shield health, that's not as good as this. For some reason, skill health scales way better. So just keep that in mind. So that's how that works there. And I wanted to do this because I can pull out my shield, take so much damage. Why would you not have this? It's just too good and too strong. If you guys don't like shield builds, I'm sorry. This is just, you're hindering yourself. You need to give it a go. You get used to it as well. So these gloves have had a massive buff. Now, getting skill health is not easy. I can see a lot of other builds I'm going to be making with this. I've got so many ideas. So skill health, 25%. That is quite scary. That'll add a lot of health to the shield. Normally, we wouldn't be able to get a lot of skill health from other ways. I think you can get skill health from Empress, I believe. I think Empress, yes, 10% skill health from Empress. And also we can get from Lengmo. Now, Lengmo gives us, but we have to get 2 pieces. And I think this has been nerfed. 20% for 2 pieces. So this seems very good, and it is very strong, because the great thing about this is not only does it buff the shield health, but it gives me 18% repair skills. It's only been nerfed by 2%, which increases the healing of my Artificer Hive to my shield. So that works perfectly. Then I've got crit chance here on the gloves. So these are an absolute must use. Very, very nice. Great buff. Very, very powerful right now. So make sure you guys get these. It's a simple setup. You can not even go for crit if you want. You can go for hazard protection, whatever, it doesn't matter, or even headshot damage. So one thing to mention as well, I've got the Striga AR. The Striga AR is great for playing solo or even in a group. You still get a lot of damage, and it stacks with your teammates. When they're using it, you can also help them stack the buff. But the thing is when you are going to be fighting like a boss and you can't get kills, just swap this to the Bighorn. That's what I do, or whatever other gun, it doesn't matter. Swap it to the Bighorn, hit the head, then you get loads of damage, huge amounts of damage. But you can use any other weapon you want. So I just wanted to mention that, especially because it's not easy to get crit chance on this gun. The Almos might be easier. That's why I have got some crit chance mods here. But it's worth it because, in my opinion, because if we take a look at my stats, 57% crit chance, 62% crit damage, quite low, but there's lots of weapon damage, and it does boost the damage quite significantly. And remember, with Memento, we get a lot more skill efficiency, which is great, which helps the shield and the hive and everything. And also I get more damage, we get bonus armor and regen. So you're going to be regenerating your armor all the time, which is quite amazing. So let's take a look at some of the stats here. So these will change though, so I wouldn't even worry too much about it. Let's take a look at the shield health now. This adds a lot. Those gloves add a huge amount. Let's take a look. So I'm basically at 6 million health for the Crusader shield. You can use the big one, 16.8 million. That would be quite strong. I guess it depends on your situation. So let's take away this and we'll just put something else that's blue. It doesn't matter what. So here we go. This is a blue and you can see the difference. This is 4.7 million when I took the gloves off. So from 4.7 million, pop these back on, up to basically just under 6. That is a huge amount of skill health or shield health. So it's really, really powerful. And I have got 6 skill tiers because I have got Technician, 1, 2, 3 on the bag, 4, 5, 6, because blue and yellow counts. So this setup is going to be perfect, guys, for any solo play. I recommend giving it a try. These gloves, amazing, game changing, really. So let's take a look from the top kind of. So the secondary gun, well, the Striga, make sure you have damage 2 targets out of cover as the attribute. That's quite important. And the lefty shotgun to proc sledgehammer. You don't have to have this. Sometimes I switch this out. You run out of ammo at times, but you still hit very hard. But sometimes it's difficult because I'm not running gunner. So it's really up to you. But you can switch your guns on the fly. It's not too bad. LMGs, SMGs, rifles. It depends what you want to use here. Then Orbit Pistol for more crit damage. You can increase your skill tier if you would like to as well. Because I've got 2 skill tiers, which is quite handy. Now, I still recommend this combo though. So with the setup, the Striker's 4-piece, it's quite simple, guys. You just need to get your crit chance somewhere around 54% on the setup. It's up to you though. The base weapon damage will be enough and the healing of the shield. You don't have to go for crit, but this is what I've got here. I've actually got crit chance mods. I normally don't use that, but it's because the gun I'm using, it's worth it. Even though the mods aren't great on the weapon, it's a talent that's so good on the Striga AR. So the chest piece as well, I can make use of this because I don't have full red. If you are going to be making a full red setup, you're going to lose your skill tiers with your shield, and the Striker's chest piece won't be easy to stack and to maintain the stacks. So I would only recommend the chest piece on, playing with a bit of blues, or if you're playing in a group against very tanky enemies. So crit chance, crit damage mod, and it does increase. It is strong. It is very strong from 100 to 200. So Strikers is going to be great with the chest piece, holster crit chance, knee pads crit chance. Then obviously the Motherly Love gloves with crit chance. Memento is great with this. We pick up trophies, we get bonus armor, we stack regen, and also skill efficiency for all the skill combination we've got going on. A lot of weapon damage as well. So Memento is perfect. Like I said, if you want to play in a group, just switch this out for like a Cheska Vigilance. It depends. It's up to you. But I love this setup. This is my go-to, and it's extremely powerful. So make sure you guys put your correct mods here. Just check what boosts it. I don't even have the right mods. Active regen and health. Make sure you stack health on the shield. So if I take a look, sometimes I actually do forget to do that. So holstered regen isn't that great. Damage bonuses for the firewall spec. I wish we could put this shield health on. So 4.6 is the highest. And then, yeah, so that's all right. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Are you going to give this build a try? And thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day. And I'll see you guys very soon in the next one. Peace out.